This video is sponsored by McDonald's APA Next. McDonald's has supported Asian Pacific American students with higher education resources for 15 years. To help address the evolving needs of APA students, McDonald's launched APA Next, an education program aimed at empowering and uplifting students throughout their academic journey. The program provides a variety of resources such as video content series featuring APA visionaries, education workshops to help navigate college admissions, a scholarship program awarding up to 55 scholarships for Asian Pacific American students every year, and McDonald's partnership with Shine, a daily self-care app to support students on their education journey with mental health resources. For more information, visit apanext.com. Speaking of the APA Next education goals, let's talk similar themes in school anime. Kiss, kiss, fall in love, ba-na-na-na, ba-na-na-na, hey, hey, hey. Hey there, Veronica Valencia here. Have you ever wanted to excel at sports, learn magic, become a hero? Well, guess what? There's a school for that. Or more specifically, there's an anime school for that. Sometimes you just want to experience that feel-good slice of life school anime with great characters taking on everyday life. So today, I thought we would review some shows and create the best video playlist to watch when a school anime is what you're looking for. I'm gonna be using my anime list as a guide because school anime can honestly be any genre. Okay, up first we have My Hero Academia. My Hero Academia is undoubtedly one of the most popular shonen adventure series of recent times, but truthfully, UA does play a huge part in the overall series. Not only is it the central location for our large ensemble class, but the teachers are relevant, the classes are important, and it honestly has one of the most authentic academic portrayals. I mean, it starts with some sort of assessment test, the students are involved in training exercises, they live in dorms at one point, they experience internships, and it's all so important to their development, and UA really does help them define success as a pro hero. So yeah, this show is equally the hottest shonen anime around, and also a fun school anime. All right, moving on. We've got Toradora, Your Lie in April. Oh, both of those are so good. Am I honestly gonna be stopping at everything? Probably. Here's a good one, Assassination Classroom. There is a bunch of students who are looked down upon and they get the unique opportunity to save the world by taking out their teacher, who is a tentacle-looking creature and also Earth's greatest threat, question mark? It's a very anime sounding anime. So unlike My Hero, the school itself is not emphasized or really even matters, and it's Class E that makes the series because they start coming together to help each other with this task at hand. It's funny because Koro-sensei knows what's going on and he embraces it. Despite being labeled as misfits or delinquents, Class E transformed what the path towards success was for them through this mission. All right, let's go to the next one. We've got Haikyu, one of the best sports anime of all time. And actually, a big part of school for many people was competitive sports. So the boys of the Karasuno High School Volleyball Club not only compete against their opponents, but also their teammates in order to push themselves to reach their goals. Up next, we have, oh, I like this one, Another. The series is about a mystery surrounding the class of 3-3 where unfortunate occurrences happen to some of the students, and basically the class has had to adapt to this curse. I don't know why I'm putting curse in quotations. It's actually a really bad thing that happens. But they're trying to adapt to this curse by ignoring one of the students and treating them like they don't exist. Does that make any sense? Basically, they think bad stuff won't happen to them if they act like one student doesn't exist. It's an odd workaround, but the class had to adapt and navigate how to survive middle school, all of that, just so they can get to high school. Oh gosh, okay, Kaguya-sama, Love is War. Two scholastic geniuses who are crushing mad hard on each other, but are also stubborn and don't want to be the first one to confess their feelings, so they're using their smarts in a unique way to come up with complex plans to get the other person to make them confess. You're really watching two people trying to outwit each other. Moving on. Another really cute anime, which is Clannad. The main plot of the first season is so sweet and simple, with Nagisa, the main character, wanting to revive the drama club, but then you learn all of the challenges the characters face and how they overcome those challenges with the help of others. It's truly very cute and gets pretty deep, especially in the second season. Love Chunibyo and Other Delusions. Okay, there has never been a show I felt such secondhand embarrassment from watching more than this series. And I mean that in the most endearing way possible. The show really captures what it's like to be a young adult, navigating school when you find yourself different than the rest of your classmates. Rika in this series is classified as a Chunibyo, and that basically means she is someone who takes role-playing to heart, but growing up, it's very easy to also be classified as a weirdo for doing that. And what this series captures so well is discovering people who understand you, who embrace that part of you, and forming those bonds that uplift you as you go throughout that journey. And don't knock down your imagination, because what may be imagination today can lead to something great in the future. I made anime music videos in middle school, and here I am, a content creator. So hey, embrace those differences. Oh, Horimiya, I actually really did like this one. Kiss, kiss, fall in love, banana, banana. Yes, Ouran is a superb school anime. Haruhi just wants to be a normal student and go about her studies in the beginning, but then she accidentally breaks a vase and she has to pay the damages, and then is thrust into the world of host clubs. The characters are so well done, they're fun, they're funny, and they also have great depth, especially once we do start getting more into their stories. Classroom of the elite, intellectual characters who are trying to raise in the rank at the most elite school in their area. It sounds pretty straightforward, but there's actually so much more to this series than that, because there are a lot of twists, there are reveals, and the school dynamic and the lessons that are trying to be taught are also all very interesting. Real Life, a series all about do-overs. The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. Who else remembers this show? It was everywhere in the early 2000s, and I'm also pretty sure that the dance was entered into every masquerade competition. Orange, this one is definitely more emotional, it's deep, and it touches upon talks of mental health, and some of the subject matter can be really difficult. Still very much recommended. Komi Can Communicate. This one's very sweet, and I love Komi's like chibi eyes that she always has. The truth is, Komi has really bad social anxiety to the point where she remains quiet and won't speak, but all she wants is friends. Luckily, her classmate realizes this about her, and through writing, actually starts communicating. It's a sweet watch because as Komi develops, she can really look back at how school was for her then and see just how far she's come. Little Witch Academia. There's a lot of heart because the main character doesn't have a magic background, but she does work really hard, and even when things don't work out for her, she continues to believe in herself, and that sense of empowerment is really uplifting and inspiring. Also, Luna Nova is by far the coolest school name. My favorite. Full Metal Panic Fumoffu. I have a deep love for Full Metal Panic, and especially Fumoffu. Fumoffu is so different from like the action mech military previous seasons. This one is very slice of life and all about Sosuke Sagara trying to fit in high school, even though he's only known the military, and trying to watch him navigate high school like a high schooler is hysterical because he turns everything into a mission. This one's not necessarily about school, but the school setting and learning is so important here because Sosuke needs to know what it's like to have a normal life. Also, when Sosuke screws up, which is all the time, Kaname's comebacks are... Okay, so there are a ton of school anime that are on this list, and I can't go through all of them. I'm gonna start building this playlist, and what I would want to add is a variety. I think I'm going to add My Hero Academia to the list. UA plays such a big part in the overall stories, and I think it's a great balance between school and action. Next, I'll do Assassination Classroom because, like My Hero, it also has a large ensemble cast with a common goal. They are just handled very differently. Definitely need to include Ouran because I think it has such a strong story and characters, and I would honestly recommend it as, yes, a school anime, but also a first-time anime. I think it is great for anyone just starting out. Next, I'd include Another because the dynamics of that class and the unfolding of the mystery is so good to watch play out. And I also think I want to add just like a little bit of horror, a little bit of thriller into the mix. Selfishly, I'm going to add Fumoffu because it's an anime that really animes. I mean, it's so wacky. Did I already say Love Chunibyo and Other Delusions? Go watch that one too. That one's also added to this playlist. So many school anime, so many with empowered characters, uplifting storylines, some with impactful life lessons. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Be sure to like and subscribe for more anime content. I'm Veronica Valencia, and I'll see you next time.